Hey guys, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Mike Napier. I'm a program manager in healthcare. In this role play, I'm going to play Spencer Cash, who is a Toshiba copier rep. And what we're trying to do is just kind of demonstrate, the typical day in my life. So I'm going to try to take everything from quoting a transaction all the way to closing it later in the day. So I'm going to get my car. We'll start that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to get a quote done here for Dr. Bitter. I spoke with him earlier today. I'm going to pull over and see if I can knock all this out on my DLL mobile app. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my app here, and I'm going to take it to my login screen. I'm going to put my login information in. I know I'm going to do this a few times throughout the day, so I'm going to keep my stay logged in flag activated there so I can skip this step the next time around. I like that it takes me right to my quote screen too. So I have some options defaulted here already, like my rate card. I'm typically quoting my standard rates. I have my 36 months F&V already flagged. I love that. So I'm gonna quote Dr. Bitter a Toshiba 40 copy per minute copier, and it's probably going to go for about $20,000. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that into my equipment price right there. Great. And he's probably going to need a service warranty too, so I'm going to go ahead and just add another 25 bucks in additional cost there for service warranty. My payments are changing on the fly here, so I'm at about $610 a month for 36 months. I'm going to give him another option too, just in case he's interested. I'm going to give him a dollar purchase option as well. So I'm going to go in and I'm copy the information that I got from the first option there, import that into my second option, have all my equipment costs. And I'm going to go ahead and just tag dollar purchase option. Great. So now I have two options. I have a $610 per month for F&V. I have $695 for dollar purchase option. And I want to go ahead and send this off to the doctor. So find my option to email this. I'm going to do share via email. Click on that. Should open up my email client. There we go. There's my PDF. Dr. Bitter, for your request, here's a copy of your quote. So I'm going to go ahead and send that off. All right. So he should be getting that any minute. And looks like I'm almost at his office. I'll pull over, park, go inside and talk to Dr. Bitter about this. Hey, Ophelia, how are you today? Good to see you again.
Spence, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I have an appointment with Dr. Bitter this afternoon. Can you let him know I'm here?
Sure, have a seat. I'll give him a buzz.
Thanks so much.
Dr. Bitter, Spence, Cash is here to see you. Can you stop in? All right, great, thanks.
Hey Spencer, how are you?
Dr. Bitter, it's great to see you again.
Nice to see you. It's been a crazy day. I got
Has it?
3 rooms working. Seems like earlier today there's a couple kids out playing. They're all fun and games, but one of them poked an eye out.
Oh,
The other room, I got a kid who injured himself because he was running with scissors.
oh.
And some
Can't
other
run with
kid
scissors.
made a face at his mom, and the wind blew, and it actually stuck that way. So it's going to
No,
be
it's
crazy.
one of those
So
days.
let's get on this stack.
All right, yeah. In respect of your time, we'll get right down to it. Did you get a copy of the
Yeah,
proposal
I just
sent over
got
to
the email. I brought it up. I took a quick look at it, and yeah, a little bit of a challenge here.
Okay.
And I hate
Why
to
is
tell
that?
you this because I know you made the trip out here, but this might be DOA.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason for that is that that payment on the equipment is $610. That was a little bit more
Okay.
than what I was thinking. And the reason for that is the money's a little tight right now because we're kind of going through a transition, and I'm adding a new doctor, to the practice in the
Okay.
next couple months. And
Okay.
I got to get that guy ramped up, and got to make some changes around. And it might be a better idea if we just kind of put this thing on hold, maybe for 120, 180 days till I get that guy set. Because our needs could change a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, and maybe we just kind of put this off. And I just wanted to tell you that face to face rather than just kind of blowing off.
I'll tell you what, I know you got a busy day. I have a couple ideas. Probably take me about a minute to work up some numbers. Why don't I do that while you go ahead and tend to some of these patients?
Okay.
Stop back in about 2 minutes and I'll have something for you.
All right, it's kind of busy, so we're gonna have to do things like
It won't
chop
take
chop.
long at
But all right, so let me go see the next patient. You work on this. I'll swing back around in between the
Perfect.
rooms.
Promise it'll be
All
quick.
right,
Thanks,
cool.
Doc.
Thanks.
All right, so Doc mentioned a couple things here. talked about equipment prices being too high, the monthly payment. Also mentioned a little anecdote about bringing another doctor on down the road. So I'm going to quote him another option here. So I'm going to open up the quote that I already gave him, and I'm going to try to start a new quote here by going into my quote here. One thing he said about the payment being too high, that's going to automatically eliminate the dollar purchase option. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that real fast. Let's swipe that out of there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and start a new quote, copy what I had from that F&B quote that I had in there previously. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the term. I'm going to take it from 36 to 60 months. I'm going to see what that does to the payment. Wow, that just dropped it by $200. Okay. The fact that he's bringing another doctor on down the road, he's probably going to outgrow this unit. So I'm going to try to get him into the next highest unit. It'll be a better long-term solution. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to sell that for $25,000. So let me adjust my equipment price here. $25,000. What's that do to my payment? It takes my payment to $506. So I'm still a good $100 less than the 36-month option I gave him. And I am kind of skinny on this, but I think I can close this deal and make a little bit more margin on it. I'm going to utilize my goal seek function within this app. This is really cool. So I'm going to take my 506 payment. I'm going to dial that up to about 525. I think I can get this done at that. What's that do to my costs here? So it gets me a good $1,000 more in margin. I think I can get this deal done at those numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And in the interest of the doc's time, I don't want to be sitting there typing too much information in. So I'm going to try to import everything in as I can and try to close this when the doc gets back. So instead of typing all the contact info, I'm just going to import it in from my contacts. There's Dr. Bitter. Great, everything's populated. Let me scroll down a little bit, get the equipment information in there. Okay, great. Toshiba copier, let me just add one. Put my model number in there, 3050. Great. So let me go ahead and save all that. And when Doc gets back, I don't want him to see this internal view, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare an external view for him to see. Let me get some preview option here. Perfect. I got all the Toshiba information. Hey, Doc, whenever you're ready.
All right, cool. Well, we got the eyeball back in, so it looks like things are going to go okay.
Successful day so far. And I'm going to get right down to it. I know you're in a hurry. Two things you mentioned to me. Payment was a little bit too high.
Yeah.
You also mentioned you might be bringing another doc on,
Yeah,
kind of in that
growing.
ramp-up mode,
Yeah.
especially with cash flow. So I was able to do two things for you. Number one, I was able to get your payment down. I got your payment down from $610 down to $525. So that's $85 a month less.
That's almost
okay.
$1,000 a year. It's good. Okay.
And the other thing is, when you're bringing this other doctor on, you're going to outgrow this 30/40, this 40 copy per minute model. I'm going to get you to the next highest unit, 50 copy per minute, 30/50.
You're still bringing the payment down?
I'm bringing the payment down, and I'm going to have the warranty in there as well. So I'm getting you a better long-term solution, and I'm going to save you some money.
Yeah, don't skimp on the service. I don't want a machine somewhere.
You're locked in bumper to bumper the full term.
All right.
How's that work for you? Lower payment, better long-term solution.
Yeah, and the machine's going to, the 5 year, that doesn't take me beyond where I want to be?
Absolutely not.
Okay. You know what, I think, that's a reduction. I think we can take care of that. So,
Awesome.
you know what, look, I'm going to be going away for the weekend. I got to get this busy day out of, why don't you just kind of, talk to Ophelia about the paperwork, and, when I get back in a week and a half, we'll just do that, and then we can kind of get this thing done in the next month or so.
I'll tell you what, the paperwork, that's the old-fashioned way we used to do it. We do everything now on our mobile device. I can have you dialed up, accepted everything right now. You can go on your vacation, peace of mind. We'll have the copier installed.
Just
when you
locking
get back.
down what we have right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, review the options. Okay?
All right.
So you see, there's your name, address, phone number. Make sure
Yep.
that's correct. We got you the payment of $525 a month.
Okay.
Okay, for FMV, 60 months, 0 advance. Here's the equipment. Okay, if all that's right, just give me. Let me get your legal name in here. Is it ABC Doctors
Oh, yeah.
Clinic
And we got
LLC?
the LLC, that's right. We
Gotcha,
are
LLC at the end.
liability.
Perfect. All you have to do is acknowledge that. Sign
That's
with
it.
your finger down.
All
That's
right.
it. And you'll see a prompt there for Social Security number. I know you're a
Okay, here, let
single
me
doc
just do that.
practice. Just pop that in for me.
Okay.
Great. So we're all done there. And as we speak, I'm creating a PDF of your contract, and I am sending it to your email address. And let's see, there we go. All sent. It's waiting.
That's it?
We're all done. you get back to your patients.
All right, awesome.
Appreciate the business,
Hey,
Doc.
thank you. Appreciate the time.
Thanks
Take
so
care.
much. Feel you?
All right, Spence,
Thanks.
take it easy. Have a good weekend.
Now I just closed that deal probably in about half the time it normally takes me. I'm gonna hop back in my car here. I got a couple more hours left in my day. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my quote list here, and I'm gonna utilize my near me function and try to see what other customers are in this area. I could probably knock out another appointment. So it looks like I got a few. I have Lang Diesel close by, and they have a green flag, so I actually have an open quote out to those guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can stop by and close another deal.
So meanwhile, we have Colin Du Bois here at the DLL Wayne office checking out Toshiba's activity.
Hey Shannon, it's Colin, how are you? Yeah, you want those Toshiba figures right away for the management meeting? Sure, let me pull up my screen here and I'll get everything in a spreadsheet. But just to let you know, I'm looking at the figures and it looks like that summer sizzler that we have out there for Toshiba is really, really going well. Compared to the custom rate out there, which is our competitors, we are taking almost 17% of that off the market there, while our competitors is decreasing. So month to date and quarter to date, I feel that we're just doing all that, all the work that we're doing for Toshiba is going really well. Also in this spreadsheet that I'm going to send out to you is that I can view on this board I have here is all the approvals, declines that we put in quarter to date, every deal that is going to be booking in the next month, so we can hit a forecast up there in your management meeting. Perfect. Yes, I'll get everything in a spreadsheet. Shannon, let me go real quick. I just got an email alert. One of my Toshiba reps, Spencer, just closed the deal. All right. Call Spencer real quick.
Hello, this is Spencer.
Spencer, it's Colin. How are you?
Colin, hey, good to hear from you. How are you?
Good. I just got an email alert here on my desk that you got this Dr. Bitter's deal approved.
Just left Dr. Bitter's office. We went in there trying to sell a 30-40. Had some payment issues, ended up upgrading him to a 30-50 and getting another $5,000 out of the deal. So it was a good success.
Awesome, awesome. Do you think I can forecast that this month to my manager?
Done deal. It's already signed on the mobile app. We'll have the equipment delivered tomorrow.
Awesome. I know you're in the area. You want to go out and celebrate and go to Champs and get a nice little cocktail?
Let's do it. I'm swinging by Lang Diesel right now. Hopefully I have another one for you.
You got it. I'll see you soon, Mike.
Take care, Colin.
Come on.
That's it.
All right.